And we are live here for episode number 2 of the Oklahoma City Thunder's franchise. I need to change the title from Merry Christmas because we're no longer at Christmas. The title should be changed now. But today we're going to be playing... I did well, you can see a few sliders. I did put them the way I want to, which I don't know if I want to put it, because they had accelerated clock on. I might use that and just see how everything works. They do supposed to be on All-Star also, not Superstar, so there we go. Alright, so let's play the first game. Is this game any good? So far, I've been enjoying it. I've only played a few games of it, though. Yo, what's up, Cole? Alright, so we got the Sacramento Kings, and they are 2-0. DeAndre Fox, Buddy Hield. Okay, they got a nice team. Yo, what's up, Luke? You went and you picked up 2K? I just didn't want to spend the extra $20 on 2K. This game was only $10 and I was like, might as well get it to play a little bit of basketball. I haven't played basketball games in a little bit, so I'm not the best at them.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game
Turn on the
here
game
tonight.
volume a little bit. Because my headset just isn't working the game volume anymore. So I can't hear how loud it is.
Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Sacramento Kings.
Yes, I am. Yo, what's up, Brady the GOAT? Oh, dang. I thought I won that. Off. I didn't even click while I wasn't even paying attention.
Paul George to Westbrook. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many
and
times
one
we
on
get
the first
the
play.
defender for quote unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one.
Kings are good this
Sometimes
year.
it's a
Are they
bounce,
really?
But more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw perfect for Westbrook, and the Thunder add on to their lead. Into the front court, it's Fox. Down 3. Screen coming, Bogdanovich. Picked up by Patrick Patterson.
Right.
To Fox. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from long range. Buddy Hield. Horn score from the Bahamas.
That shot was nice. But that pass, that was the
Like the
real
Lakers
highlight.
without
Good
LeBron.
teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Westbrook. To Paul George. From long range. And Paul George good on the quick
Ooh,
release there.
Every hero
PG-13.
needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Kings with the ball. Fox against the former MVP. To Hield. De'Aaron Fox. Jay, without question, one of the biggest moments of the NBA offseason, Paul George stays in OKC.
I think him and Russ work well off each other. Playoff P wants to be Playoff P all the time. Who better to bring that out of you than the Beastbrook?
To be honest, I don't even know who Middleton is.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. To Bagley. Tough make through traffic.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Oklahoma City ball. George to Westbrook. To George. Westbrook. Cleans it up to the outside. The pass stolen by Sacramento.
Got another turnover.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Trust me, you
NBA
want
Live
to
and
avoid
NBA
early
2K
foul trouble.
scoreboards are
Take that
similar,
one as a
but
warning.
Live is across the bottom, 2K is the bottom right corner.
A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first.
Middleton is mediocre. Who is Middleton? What position does he play?
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second.
Okay. Thought Paul George would have. Wasn't even like paying attention.
Beyond the arc for 3.
I get the Paul George
Made his
instead.
first effort, but not
I was
that
opening
time.
a drink at the same time.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Westbrook to Adams. Goes to the left side. Paul George fires. Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Patrick Patterson sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Westbrook. Over to the right side.
Alright, my mom was talking to me, guys.
And the
Oh,
denial.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Buddy Hield. Down low, Cauley Stein. Roberson's there to get the rebound. Westbrook with the basketball. Up 5. To Paul George. The draw.
Paul George got
Runs
him.
to the basket. He'll go to the foul line
And
to shoot.
foul.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're
Eric
going to call
Bledsoe
this
is
one
pretty
tight,
mediocre.
So you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Oh my god.
And he connects on
Alright,
the first
streamer,
free
I'll be
throw.
right back. Dog is barking outside. Alright guys, I'm back again. Eric Bledsoe is bad. He's with the one that gave Russell Westbrook 54 points in one game. Okay, you are a OKC fan, so... Well, OKC is a decent team. They're not the best.
Goes 2 for 2.
Good shot, boy.
Hield, guarded by Russell Westbrook. able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
George Hill. George Hill got traded from the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Westbrook. To George. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Buddy Hield. Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Bagley. Driving right to the basket. Down the lane to lay it in.
I've been watching this kid since he was 15 years old. TJ Warren has
Okay,
always
so you
been
only
one of
have
those
Westbrook.
under the
What about
radar
Paul
guys.
George?
Averaged
What about
20 points a
Steven
game
Adams?
last year, and he made big leaps in scoring year after year after year in his time in the league.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First try
Paul
at the
George
line,
missed that.
no good.
Steven Adams is a really good player also. He's one of the strongest.
Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Randolph. Screen coming. Oh, had him going there for a second. Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Buddy Hield. Nerlens
I
Noel
ain't paying attention.
tips it. And that'll get out of bounds. Nice touch by the Thunder.
I love how Cole said go look into the NBA Finals and says Lakers and Golden State, but yet they are both in the same division. And then also, doesn't the Bucks have to go through like the Raptors and Celtics?
Randolph. To Hield. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Thunder with the basketball. Paul George to Westbrook. Paul George, 3 for 4. Good start.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Screen coming. Hield, defended by Jeremy Grant. Fires the 3.
Beat the Raptors twice, beat
Gonna
Boston.
get a chance at 3 here. A career
76ers
86%
ain't even
from the
really
line.
that great of a team.
First free throw is good.
They only have one shooter. That's JJ Redick.
Hits the second. One more coming.
Be the king over the East. Doesn't the Raptors have the better record
Perfect
though?
from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Westbrook with it. Leads 5. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Westbrook. To Paul George. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
To Randolph. Has a chance.
Westbrook.
Wide open look, won't go.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
Ferguson slams it down.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Randolph. From the painted area, won't go down. Ferguson. Won't go down. Buddy Hield to Randolph. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Short jumper misses.
I'm gonna join the party with
So we're
Untamed.
through one at Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Thunder on top. Jay and I are back to Oklahoma City right after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports.
Indiana. Alright, let me join the party with Untamed. Yo.
Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting
What's
a
up,
feel
man?
for where this game is going.
The
Yeah, both
problem
teams
that
have
I
came out, they
was
played
telling you
with
about
great
when I
energy,
texted
and they've
him,
also done an excellent
my
job of
headset
establishing their
through the
own
mix amp
tempo.
ain't
They have to
getting
make sure
game
they
volume.
push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
But it
Oh
pi-
shit.
but it picks up the PC. Mix amp does, so I don't know if it's the cord.
And
Which
he's
we
fouled.
ordered a new
Couple
cord
free
and
throws
it's
coming
coming in. I
up,
don't know
Jay.
when
And
it's
as
coming in
defender,
a few
you
days.
cannot, I repeat,
But
you cannot foul in the act
ordered
of
a new
putting
cord that
motion into
goes
your
to
shot.
the
Your timing needs
Xbox,
to be
see if
better.
that fixes it, and if it's not that, then I gotta buy a new mix amp.
Which are pretty expensive.
Well,
So he hits the first,
they are
misses
expensive,
the second.
which I can buy one without cords, because if I get that, then I'll have pretty much all the cords, right?
And the reward,
Right.
a couple of
So
shots at
I
the
can buy
line.
one without the
Smart
cords
play is
for
through
90.
the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Still a lot of money.
Which, yeah, that's still a lot of money.
First one
But
goes down.
if
So
I
you
had
don't
a-
want to play COD until you get game volume back, right?
I think it would be pretty necessary when you think.
Yeah, I played without game volume.
2 for 2 on that trip.
I don't think you should play GBs, but
And the reason why, like, it kind of confuses me why it
George.
would be the cord is, like, if I turn it off and turn it back on,
Nothing
it
going
picks
here
up
on
game
that
volume for
drive.
just a second.
To George.
But then again, the thing that confuses me is it doesn't
And count the
pick up
basket.
the game volume. Like, it just so happily just goes away through my headset. But yet, I can still hear you through it. Like, I can hear the PC to listen to music, do whatever.
And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your
Right.
teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Westbrook into the front court. His team up by 7. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 75% so far tonight. And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Sacramento ball. It's a big finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Westbrook into the front court.
So how was your Christmas?
good, man.
That's good.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Had a lot of fun.
Westbrook
Glad somebody had fun.
to Adams.
You ain't have fun?
Fuck no, we're still moving.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
That
many
sucks,
times we
dude.
get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the
Didn't live in
offensive
here.
player
The
who
only
makes the play
problem
happen
is
despite the defender's best intentions.
And he missed the
place
free
has a
throw.
few problems in it, and
Deep
biggest
left corner,
one is
4-3.
our next door
He
neighbors
continues to
have
shoot it
pit
well
bulls
from beyond the arc.
in the
That's
backyard.
4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from
Okay,
discipline.
what's wrong with
You
that?
can tell that kid's been
They
putting
fucking
in time
bark
in the gym.
a lot.
Whoa, that's annoying.
Westbrook to Paul George.
And now you see why
Had him there
that's
for a second.
bad.
It's just annoying. I
And the
mean,
foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Well,
And I love the smile
it's
on the face of
annoying.
the
That's
offensive
the
player.
bad part is
Sometimes
they
luck
will
is on
bark.
their
Get
side.
get you some antifreeze, dog.
But, and one.
I'm just kidding. That's fucked up.
You don't want to know what my dad said he'll do.
Paul George at the line for a chance at a
What do you say?
3-point play.
They're gonna put a fucking
55% so far
Four
tonight.
rock stuff
One
on
free throw,
up
count
in their
it. It's
food
a
or some shit
3-point
like
play,
that.
And the lead up to
Put on a
8.
piece of meat
Yeah,
and
that's
give it
fucked
to him.
up too.
It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Probing the defense. To Fox. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Yes, and a foul.
That dude
They'll have
just
a chance at a 3-point
Push
play.
that over
The
him.
defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a
We have
decent play
Cole
on
and
the ball.
Brady to go up in
Sometimes
the
those bounces
chat right
go
now
the other
having a
way.
debate on
Still, stay aggressive out there.
basketball teams, which one's good and which one's not.
Yeah, I can't get into basketball, man. This shit, this.
Throw
Mm.
to finish off the 3-point play.
I just
It's back
wanted to
a
buy
5-point
something,
game.
like it's only $10, right? And I just wanted to play something like other than football, like don't get burnt out on it too fast.
Looking to make something happen.
I understand.
Now Adams down low.
Oh God, the Christmas noobs are on.
They are.
What prestige is that?
Big man, Steven Adams.
Besides
He
the
is shooting
prestige
well.
10 kid.
2/3 of his
Yeah.
shots.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Knocked loose. Thunder have it.
He's gonna be real upset when he gets melted by this prestige 1 kid.
To Westbrook.
And before he melts you all game.
And a chance at 3 coming up.
Yeah, he's gonna be using a Titan with a thermal sitting in his fucking spawn. Watch.
Contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defense.
That's normally how it
Initiating
goes.
contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw perfect for Westbrook. And the Thunder add on to their lead.
What do I want to use?
Fox across the timeline. They find themselves down 10.
Let's use a GKS to start out with.
The drive. Right
All right, we got
right through the heart of
a
the
sniper,
defense. The layup is good.
Might have had an extra dribble
a
or two
swordfish,
there, but he got the
an
shot.
ABR.
Oklahoma City's got it.
All right, all ARs.
By Warren. Lets it fly from the
Look at
yard.
that.
Paul George
They got
locked
all
in.
the good
It's
kids.
The tough 3. He's endured a major injury. He's had a change of address. But you look at Paul George, he is in the prime years of his career.
And there's no doubt about it. This entire offseason, if I were Paul George, I would think about how do I constantly channel my self-assigned alter ego. Playoff P needs to step up to the court every single day and bring that energy.
Oh my God! Imagine
Westbrook.
nobody's pushing the butt.
Oh, great pass.
You're playing
Setting up the
safeguard?
basket.
Well, they have such a
Yep.
great flow to their offense this evening. The
I'm
ball
playing
is sticking to one player
mercenary
individually. It's moving around the perimeter.
capture mosh pit or objective mosh pit or some shit. I ain't-
Trying to cash in. Shot by Warren. Misses.
Thing I need to do
Yeah.
is send you my setup.
Westbrook with the basketball. The lead is 11
Yeah, you got a new setup, dude.
to George.
Yep.
Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook to
I
Paul
think
George.
this setup
For
you'll
three.
be a little bit more jealous of.
But he misses there.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every
Wow.
possession. Maybe give a head
Legit, I have the TV right over my head. I can play and watch the games right there.
The Thunder have the possession.
I don't get jealous, bro.
I know you don't. I'm just
Like my shit.
Westbrook to George.
Double team, double team, double team.
oh crap, I'm
Westbrook cleans the offensive glass. Adams to Westbrook. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot there for Westbrook. He always thinks it has a chance. To Bagley. De'Aaron Fox down to Warren and finishes strong. Now
Oh my God, bro.
Didn't the Lakers just blow out the Warriors also? Just asking. Fouls to give 0 and 1.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Subbing in for the Oklahoma City Thunder, number 9, Jeremy Grant.
Get it right.
Westbrook to Paul George. Deep and a
There we go.
putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And
So
one
what
of
did you
the things
do
they called out was owning the
when we were
Looks like the
moving?
message is really getting through.
De'Aaron Fox to Hield.
Wouldn't you move?
Down to Cauley Stein.
I moved. That
To
was
Fox.
just recently.
What do you mean what I did?
Like, did you play video games? I seen that
To
you
Hield. Lets it fly
made a
from
clip
long
of Red
range
Dead Redemption
and
where you
head
shot
to the
dude in the
line.
gun like
The
3
reality
times
is
and
that
didn't get
good jump
anything.
shooters know how to get those calls.
Yeah.
Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities. to
I ain't
get
really
those
did much. I
calls
mean,
on
I
a
played some
regular
story,
basis.
but
And he hits the second.
that's about it.
Alright, Brady, I'll see you later, man.
And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. It's Russ at the controls. Curling inside. The shot almost. Heel picked up by Ferguson.
God.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder.
Take care of the ball, baby. Take care of the ball.
And we lost.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the
Oh
only
my
guy starting
God.
Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head
You wanna
down
know
and
what
go
this
to the
Prestige
rim,
10 kid's
he's
using?
going to the rim.
Titan
It's
with a
that
thermal.
easy.
A goddamn dog.
Here comes the screen. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Yes. And a pass. A chance at a 3-point play.
People become
You know what I'm
so
fixing to
fixated
swap
on the
to?
hands or the arms or the strength
A
of the
dog.
arms. I look at the
A
legs, the
goddamn
strength of his
dog.
legs, help him power through
Yo,
that
dude, this
play. That's
TCU
how
and
you
Which-
Cal game is pretty good.
No, man, that's it. I didn't even know there was a game on tonight.
Trying to cash in on the
There's a
3-point play. He's
Game
perfect
earlier,
from the line so
Georgia
far.
Tech versus Minnesota, and Georgia Tech got blew
3-point
out.
play as they move in front here just before the break. First half in the books.
And
The
also,
Thunder with the lead.
apparently Georgia Tech's coach is retiring, and so Georgia Tech might not be an option team next year. Oh no, I think I heard like he's been coaching at Georgia Tech for like 40 years or something like that.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is
That's
your
pretty
EA
crazy.
Sports halftime report. The Thunder are in a close game thus
So yeah,
far.
he's been there a pretty long time.
In the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep
Yeah.
the team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Kings. Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Fox into the front court.
Georgia Tech
The
6-6
deficit
next
now
year.
up to 5. From long range, it's been a
I
good
think
night
Georgia
from
Tech
beyond
went
the arc.
6-7
He's
this
5
year
of 6
because they're
from
only
deep.
6 and
It's called
6.
room and rhythm,
So
Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room.
it's possible they might not even play good next year because they're going to be, those players are going to be learning a whole new offense.
A lot of contact, no whistle.
Just imagine being a freshman, go to a triple option team, and then have to learn like a spread.
Next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
Just imagine that on time, you know how annoying that'll be.
But everybody looks at the player.
Well, most people didn't, like,
Guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach.
most high schools and shit run like a little bit of everything nowadays. Dude.
At the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. And
My
he shot the
Tempest
free
don't
throw
do
as
that
well.
shit.
The Thunder will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game.
LSU 10-2 next year.
Westbrook.
Next year
Swear
is
to
going to
God,
be
I
our
would die
year,
for
LSU.
this gay ass specialist.
On time next year is LSU's year.
Westbrook.
Oh yeah.
Down to Adams. And the reward, he's going to the line.
One thing I am happy is that they did recruit a dual threat quarterback.
Nope,
Yeah.
the first one does not go.
He was a 4-star too, so hopefully he stays, and hopefully they give him a chance.
Missed the second as well. De'Aaron Fox goes to the left side. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
One of the most prolific scorers I've ever seen on the collegiate level. Averaged 25 points a game that year.
Oh my God.
Still, his game is going to translate. Needs to continue to work
Dude
on
just
doing
got a
things on
fucking
the court.
quad
But safe to say this kid has the entire
with a
package.
damn.
Okay, now Cole is just being a little bit ridiculous. He said Alabama's going to go 0-12.
Off the mark on the first free throw.
I don't think so, buddy.
Second and 3, got it.
Yeah, did you see Clemson might be out of their best player on defense might be suspended for the game against Notre Dame.
De'Aaron
Uh-uh.
Fox.
That Dexter Lawrence, defensive tackle, I think it is, or defensive end, apparently failed a drug test.
That's not good.
They're drive by Westbrook, but a shot stays out.
Just the thought of coming into the lane amongst the trees, that shot was altered before he even took it.
Now pass taken away by the Thunder. It's Westbrook. Not that time. To George. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Buddy Hield to Fox. Has a chance. Shot by Fox, no good.
This dude got a quad in the last kill cam with a war machine. And as soon as he got the quad, he shot it at the wall and killed himself.
Are you serious?
I swear to God. That's what kind of fucking idiots.
To Westbrook. Second effort, works it. George to Westbrook. Oh, he had him there for a second.
Ooh,
Good.
that was a
Off
nice
the
move.
spin.
When the ball's in
Ohio
his
State's
hands,
gonna
we
go
all knew what was
8-4.
gonna happen.
Kings have the basketball.
Oh no.
Fox guarded by Patterson.
Depending on who their coach is, I say.
Count the bucket for 2.
I think Ohio State will get somebody good.
You need to finish just like that.
Westbrook to Paul George. The pass stolen by Sacramento. Healed, picked up by Westbrook. Cauley Stein to Healed. Here comes the screen.
Ready to watch Alabama this weekend?
De'Aaron Fox. Beyond the arc for 3.
Oh,
It's on
yeah.
the side of the rim, no good.
Oh my god, I just painted this dude a pretty picture.
Last touch by Bojan Bogdanovic. Time to adjust. Both coaches making
This
changes on
quarterback
the floor.
is 5 for 8 passing the ball,
Carmelo
8
Anthony
yards,
traded, but
4
Cam
interceptions for
Presti turns
TCU.
that into Dennis Schroeder.
And I love this acquisition by the Thunder. When you think about
Damn.
he is almost the opposite of what Russell Westbrook is. He is not a ball
The score is
dominant guard.
literally like
He
it's
will have
7
the ball in his
minutes and
hands, but
40
he's
seconds
more
left in the
apt to
fourth
make
quarter, and
plays
it's 7
quickly
to
with the
7.
ball than Russell, who likes to hold on to the ball towards the end of a shot clock.
Damn.
What happened to the Boston College and Boise
Trying to
State
cash
game
in on
today?
a three-point play. Shooting
I think that
75%
game
so far
got
tonight.
canceled.
Fox with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket.
Dude, that sucks that those guys don't even get to play their final senior game. The people that stayed there to play it.
Yeah.
Because the game got canceled and they don't reschedule bowl
You know,
games,
Ed, I'm down with
apparently.
guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Schroeder to George. Fires a 3.
The second half total yards, TCU has 106, Cal has 78.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here, shooting 77% so far in this one. Knocks down the first.
That's a bucket. That's a bucket.
Second and 3 is good.
Dogs are still invincible.
And he hits
Can
all
believe it.
3 free throws. They work it to Randolph, down low. To Heald. No, had him going there for a second. Heald driving, but his shot misses. To Paul George. Schroeder. Shot from the lane won't go.
But then one thing that would be good for me is I was looking for
To Heald.
like I'm gonna probably get a Blue Yeti soon.
Yeah.
So if I do get the Blue Yeti, then that right there to help out a little bit for like I won't need the mix amp as much.
Free throws on the way. He's perfect.
Yeah.
Plug it into the controller, but I still do like how it sounds through the mix amp more.
Connects on the first free throw.
Yeah, I understand.
Cal just threw an interception.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
This mix amp is pretty old.
Yeah, you got it with your Astros, right?
Josh got it with his Astros, like his first Astros he ever got.
Oh, shit.
George on the
That's
drive.
how old it
Shot
is.
misses. To Heald.
That's back in the PS3 days.
That one off the mark. It's no good.
Yeah.
2 points for Paul George.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats
Pretty
are
crazy,
tough.
isn't
You gotta
it?
make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Heald.
Yeah.
Ferguson. No good. George. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You
That
live
was
by the
actually
three,
nice.
You die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Deep left corner. Screen coming. Tough make through traffic.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Paul George, down low, Noel. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
I knew there would be somebody.
Nerlens Noel.
Spitting up in a window with the
Shots
Titan
coming. Not
thermal.
the best career mark, 62%. First free throw is
Javon comes into this chat, says Ohio State 8-4. What? I think he's talking about like Ohio State's record next year,
and fails to hit
because
him
they're
both.
not gonna
Hits
have
the
Urban
first,
Meyer
misses the
anymore.
second.
Dude, that's actually crazy that Urban Meyer went to Ohio State and never lost to Michigan.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to position.
Oh, there's another one in here with the fucking Titan now.
Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Here comes the screen. George. It's good. Not necessarily his comfort zone. They dared him. He scores.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Deep three. At the
Jesus.
buzzer. That ends the third quarter. Thunder with the lead.
No, but we're gonna be better than that, I think. Is what's that quarterback's name? Dwayne Haskins. Is he returning next year? Because if he's returning, then they might be better than 8-4. But then who's that one quarterback they have that's like 5'11" or something like that? Apparently he's supposed to be a beast or something like that. It's supposed to be like Kyler Murray or something.
The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. They had the lead coming out of
He plays for Ohio State?
Extend that lead in the third quarter.
Holy shit, we won this game, dude.
With the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the
The last time Michigan beat Ohio State, I guess the last time,
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
I guess before
And this is
Urban
where you
Meyer
know
got
you
there,
have
that's been a
offense
little
right
bit.
where you want them every possession. All you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Paul George to Adams. Ah, can't miss those. Warren against Paul George. To Schroeder. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three
We're
coming
getting
up.
9-3.
You ever bail out of something at the last
Maryland
second?
should beat
That's
Ohio
what I
State
saw right there from
this
the
year.
defender. We call that no
Hey man,
man's land.
Maryland
They
should have
weren't
beat
really
Ohio
committed to
State, but
getting out of the way,
they
committing a hard
choked the
foul,
hell
or
out of
taking
that
the
game.
brunt of the contact.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play.
They had like a 2-possession lead on them for the whole game, and all of a sudden losing overtime.
It's Fox. He'll run the
Damn.
offense. Steven Adams pins it. Second block in this quarter.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Paul George with a chance at a 4-point play. He's been steady, 83% at the line. And he can't convert the free throw. Down low, Cauley Stein. Gets a shot up, off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
George. Oh, he had him there for a second. To George. 4-3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Shooters shoot.
Saints and
Period.
Chargers in the Super Bowl.
Excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior
I don't
confidence.
know. Chargers, they're a good team, but I just don't see it happening.
Ah, you've got to get that one to
What?
go.
No.
With the basketball.
I remember like a few weeks ago, everybody's talking about Chiefs and Saints and all that
Surveys
stuff.
the floor. Willie
Yeah.
Stein rejects it. Fox across the timeline. His guys trail by 10. De'Aaron Fox slams it.
I don't think
Transition offense was flawless when guys
the
fan
Chiefs
out,
should have
they
fired
fill the
old.
lanes with a sense of urgency.
What's his
You
fuck?
heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot
Um,
every possession.
The running back, Kareem Hunt. What's his
Westbrook
name?
to Adams.
Yeah,
Cut him.
Willie Cauley Stein.
yeah, they shouldn't have.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Shots up, shots up.
Shot by Warren, no good.
If Ray
Westbrook
Rice
on
stayed
court.
on an NFL
It's an
team,
8-point
shit,
lead.
Kareem
Rice
Hunt could have
said
stayed on an NFL team. Yeah, but he played again,
Oh,
like
good
the next
defense
year or
there.
some shit.
Thunder with the
No,
steal.
he didn't.
Tonight, it may not cost
He
you,
did.
but in a playoff game, it will.
Westbrook
Never got back on another team.
to Paul George.
That didn't change my fucking ridicule.
Westbrook.
He was reinstated where he could join a team, but nobody ever signed him.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Fox into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit.
Oh, dude, Cole says, I wish my Cowboys would have won a Super Bowl. Dude, if Cowboys win a Super Bowl, dude, you want to hear the end of it from any Cowboys fan?
Paul George goes to the right side. Nothing going here on that drive. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
Eagles are not getting in.
Sacramento ball.
What is their situation to
De'Aaron
have to
Fox
get into it?
Gets it in the left corner.
Why is it always at the end of the year when Nick Foles has to come in for Carson Wentz, he start playing like a Super Bowl MVP?
I don't know, dude. That's what me and my friend, he's a Cowboys fan, you know, I'm a Giants fan.
This game is
And
all about
that's what me and my buddy were talking about.
The offense is more
Like, what
worried
the
about
fuck
getting
is
their
going
shot
on with Nick
blocked than they are
Foles,
about
dude?
actually making the
He
shot.
sucks ass, and then
Bogdanovich against the elite defender Robertson.
he starts playing like the best there ever fucking was.
I think the problem is because in the preseason he played like ass, right?
Yeah.
But he's playing with second stringers.
Has a look. Deep two there.
He's playing against
Yeah.
second stringers, but he's also playing with second stringers.
And a lot of people say that his offensive game has not caught up to his defensive game. But ever since the Kings have traded Boogie Cousins, it's allowed him to be one of the primary targets for them offensively. I really like his vision, and he's starting to play with that athletic ability on the O end.
George. Nothing going here on that drive. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Cowboys
Jay, when
and
you break
Texans
down
Super
Paul
Bowl.
George, where is he
Nah.
at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball.
He
in his
must be
hands.
from Texas,
He
whoever
needs
said
to be
that.
needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul
That's
George.
Cole
When
again.
he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch
You
shots,
know,
it
Super Bowl gonna
re-engages
be
him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Super Bowl is gonna be
Randolph.
Colts
And the rebound
and the
taken
Eagles.
in by OKC. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Imagine
I've
them.
seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this
Yo, I
one
ain't
plays out.
died yet, though.
Oops, he missed the first
Well, I know
one.
this is gonna be tough for teams to come in New Orleans and beat them.
Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
Yeah.
Fox with it. The margin standing now at 7. Buddy Hield to Fox.
If there's any team that scares me up in the playoffs, guess which team I think is the scariest right now?
And you
Who?
gotta give him a lot of love. He's been
Bears.
knocking down shot after shot, but what is this defense thing?
Yeah, they ain't really got
Because
much to
once you play in
lose.
this
Shit.
game, it's probably time you start buckling down.
They have the
Nothing
best
going here on
defense.
that drive. Westbrook gets it in the right corner to Westbrook. Driving right to the basket. In a flash.
There's,
Scores at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Rams is not good and then lost to the Saints and the Bears.
It's the Kings now with the ball.
He was lucky last Sunday. Well,
De'Aaron
that's
Fox.
pretty much the NFL. You beat the good teams by
And the finish
sneaking
at
away
the
with
rim.
victories like that.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense.
Never
running
find
that
many
down.
games in
The
the
defense
NFL
keeps
where
up
it's a
that kind of
blowout.
pressure, good things are bound to happen.
I just died 75 off a chopper in S&D.
He gets
Check
it.
the bomb, man.
Did you see the way
Look
that
at the
dribble
bomb.
freed him up? It created so much space. I did. But the
Oh my
defender didn't.
god.
Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Fox.
We got a
picked up
legit
by
level 5
Westbrook.
on our team.
Trying to
Is
cash
he
in.
not out of hill?
Shot by Fox.
No, he don't know what
And
we're
here's
playing.
the foul. Right now it's a
The bomb was
two-possession
planted, there was
game,
10
so
seconds
if
left, he
gets
got
one
it,
or
he
two
didn't even
of
look at the
these,
bomb.
it could be all
And he
zero.
could have killed him.
Russell Westbrook
Like, the dude didn't
has
heal
one
up
for 2 shots.
to defuse the bomb and he had 5 health.
66% in this contest.
Dang.
Misses the first.
I haven't even looked at the playoff picture so far this year. I got kept up with it in the last few weeks because a lot of things have changed in the last few weeks.
And an intentional
The
foul
Colts
here in
have a
the closing
chance to
moments,
make the
but it shouldn't
playoffs
make
now
too
up in the
much of a
AFC.
difference in what is now a 2-score
Yeah.
game. Russell
Steelers,
Westbrook,
the only way they can make it is if
He's
the
shooting 54% so
Browns
far.
beat the Ravens and the Steelers win. And you know
Yeah,
what's
this
funny?
level 5 dude don't know how to heal.
Able to convert on both free throws.
The thing is though, is that the Browns actually have a
Good victory here
decent
for
shot
the
at beating
Thunder
the Ravens,
as they take
I
care of
think.
business at home. That does
He's
it
level
for
6
my
now,
partner, Jay Williams,
and
our
he
entire
just went
crew.
5-1 and he didn't know how to heal.
This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Dang, dude, this running back for TCU has 28 rushes, 176 yards, and the game is still tied at 7-7. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Taylor Rose here.
Damn. How many
Opening
rushes
out
he
for
got?
ESPN on
28.
EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Give him the ball some more shit.
Yeah, do you want to know what Cole just said?
What?
He said, if the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, I'd take my shirt off and run in my school and jump in a car and drive away dunking beer. I don't think that would go well
Cowboys
for you.
won Super Bowl, I'd put my dick in a toaster.
Which one would hurt worse, a toaster or a blender?
Ooh, blender, 100%.
Alright, so I'm gonna... No. Oh, Christ, dude.
I don't know, could you imagine getting like a 3rd-degree burn on your dick?
Ooh-wee. that is, that's a tough one.
But in a blender, it's gonna like continuously cut into you. Like, I think blender is definitely worse, but I wouldn't want either one of them.
I think toaster would be worse, I think. Because eventually your pain will go away. With the burn, it'll probably stay there for a long time.
I don't know though, man. I mean, it just depends on like what kind of blender and how you stick your dick in the blender. You know what I mean?
I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Because the thing is, if you look at it, some people get to that surgery, get their dicks chopped off and stuff.
Damn it, man.
How do we get talking about that shit?
I don't know, dude.
Oh, apparently TCU's up in field goal range. I bet you if they kick a field goal, they'll miss it. TCU has one timeout left. Cal has one timeout. It's going to be a long field goal. It's pretty much at the kicker's range or the marker that they had for him. Or just imagine if the coach just like drew a complete blank and forgot to call a timeout at the end of the game to kick a field goal.
That'd be pretty funny.
Like the coach is just like not even paying attention and they're like, is he going to call a timeout? He's not gonna call a timeout. This is insane. I hope my Duke win it all this year. I really don't care for college basketball too much. I really don't care for basketball in general, but I just want to get NBA to play it a little bit more. At least try to get back into it a little bit. I know, dang. I wonder if we could play it together. If they have like online.
Like
together.
on the same team?
Yeah. I want to look and see real quick. I don't know if they have that though, but I don't know if they have an online franchise. That'd be cool. I don't know why sports games don't make that. Just wanna see.
Yeah, I don't either. So
Watch
frustrating,
NHL.
dude.
I do not. Nope, they do not have an option for it. "44-yard field goal attempt. He missed it.
Oh shit.
They're going to overtime. What did I tell you? I said he's gonna miss it. And get this, TCU called their timeout with 43 seconds left, right? Or not 43, with 3 seconds left. I was looking at the dude's number on the sideline, but their main kicker went out there to kick, right? And while he was going out there to kick it, Cal calls their timeout. They had their backup kicker kicking. And when Cal called their timeout to ice that kicker, they sent the other one out there to kick it. Not gonna lie, that was a smart play by Cal, or by TCU to do that, but when you miss it, it don't look too great, does it?
No.
Alright, so, okay. Alright, I'm gonna play one more game of NBA. It's already 11 o'clock, dude. I gotta get a better schedule at this trailer, dude. I've been starting way too late yesterday and today. Been ripping and running all over the dang place. And then when I get to the back here, I sit down to play the game or do other things on the computer, and I gotta do this. Gotta take dogs out, and I can't just let all the dogs out. I literally gotta take 5 dogs out one by one by one.
We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Boston Celtics.
You know, I sat there and told my mom.
What?
I said $15 a week for taking care of these dogs.
Hell yeah.
To Hayward.
I'd get more than that.
Almost unlucky bounce. Westbrook with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Westbrook to Adams. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this.
Dude.
The physicality in which he plays.
How did he not show up on the map? He's literally standing still fucking pre-aiming, and he's not showing up on my UAV.
Jay for once, Trader Danny.
Bro, let me stop for half a millisecond. I'm on the motherfucking UAV.
That's what I always complain
Yeah, they
about.
didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Please give me a good spawn. Dude. See, that's what I don't understand, bro. Their whole fucking team's puts up showers. There's one kid in the hill over here, and I'm spawning across the motherfucking map. But let that shit happen to me.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
You see this.
Dude, if I was going to overtime,
defensive players establishing
and I was like one of the guys, like when you're on the TV when you do it, I'll sit there and say, you know what? I'm going to go with tails never fails. That's what I'll sit there and say. That cringy, dude.
Oh yeah, 2 points.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Westbrook across the timeline. Down 2. Oh, had him going there for a second. Knocked loose.
Wow.
Celtics have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
You know Kyrie, zero hesitation. buries it for three. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy.
He's just got a fucking chopper and a strike team at the end of the game.
Since his freshman year of college.
Sounds about right, don't it?
About Kyrie Irving
It does.
is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
George to Westbrook. Down to Adams. Al Horford. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Irving brings the ball up court. Kyrie Irving. 3 for 4. Good start. Kyrie Irving won a championship with Cleveland. He won a championship for Cleveland in that Game 7 at Golden State. How is he influenced as a player by that title?
Well, I thought he learned how to win at a really huge stage. But Kyrie's always been a leader of his own movement. At times, his voice may have been suppressed because of LeBron James, but there's no doubt about it. When you look at the young players on his roster, when they all rock Kyrie's, you know who the leader of the team is.
To George. For 3. Paul George can't get that one to go.
I'll just throw a pick.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night.
Oh,
Maybe
shit.
utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Irving. Kyrie Irving looking good. 4 for 5.
So good to see one of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year, and he missed the entire Celtics postseason run.
All the other ones got to do is get a field goal now, right?
If he were healthy and they had Gordon Hayward.
Adams shot can't hit it.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To Westbrook. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark.
Alright, I might have to go back to All-Star. Like, I try to play Superstar on NBA, dude, and I just can't do anything on here.
Count it. If he keeps playing like this, we all may believe that the earth is indeed flat.
What?
That's what you love about Kyrie. He's constantly probing. He's probing on the court by maintaining his dribble, and then also probing off the court with saying lines like the earth is flat. The fact that that was on the cover of every magazine.
Yeah, I might change a few things. I put it on this. I'll put the steel.
Headline of every social media title goes to show you that Kyrie is great at hijacking your amygdala both on and off the court.
Andre Robertson snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
This
What is the teams? Boston Celtics versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. I am the Thunder right now. I'm getting my ass kicked because I had on Superstar and I don't play basketball games often, so I switched it back to All-Star.
Another chance and a putback slam.
Ed, it's still early in this game, but you can't send the wrong message to the offense by letting them think they can own the glass.
Let's fucking go, baby. I just three-pieced the shit out of these kids, dude.
And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play in him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Nothing going here on that drive. George to the basket, but it won't go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Kyrie across the timeline. His team on top by 13. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. Russ at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the right corner. George to Westbrook. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like
76ers are your favorite team?
One, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Wow.
Misses the first.
Patrick Patterson's not good at free throws, I can see.
No good. Missed them both. Irving with the basketball.
Got another three-piece.
Is 13 points.
50 off a chopper.
Jade, Celtics last year, no Gordon Hayward, no Kyrie Irving. Now they have a load of expectations entering this year.
Now you think about when you have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, who really came into his own in the playoffs, Terry Rozier, who became Scary Terry, probably a guy that can start in the league but now has to play a backup role behind Kyrie. This team is locked and loaded, and they're the favorite to win the East.
Boston with the basketball. Hayward to Horford. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving. Kicks it around the perimeter. To Irving.
I got a strike team in S&D.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc and drains it. Simply put, when
Didn't get one at hard point, but I got one in S&D.
Magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion.
On
It's a
Nuke Down.
situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
The Thunder down to 4 on the shot clock. Here comes the screen. Westbrook. Now Adams down low. Big man, Steven Adams. 3 for 6 now.
ECU's about to kick a field goal and go for the win again. Do you think they'll miss it?
Something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
I don't know.
Kyrie lets it go.
Oh no, they got the first down actually. I thought they were about to kick a field goal on fourth down.
Russ at the controls.
I think they're trying to rely on their kicker.
To Paul George. Beyond the arc for 3. Those shots stay have been
There we go.
few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
There it is, Al Horford. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like
And we
he's
won.
playing around out there trying to get the fans going.
Hey.
That is true, but he's also finding
I
his
had
rhythm.
2,200 damage.
Westbrook into the front court. Down 11.
In 5
So
rounds.
Westbrook rocking the rim.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the
I
most.
went 14 and 2.
If you're tired, raise your hand.
Probably get
check
messages.
yourself
Hey,
out.
wanna
Get
party
somebody
up,
who
bud?
actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense.
That's alright. I had
Let the
2
team
more
win the
people
game,
down
not you just staying in the game to be better on
with my
offense.
Tempest and got headshotted by a Vapor High Cal by kids sitting on top of the steps in the corner.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His team down 9. To George.
Yeah. He like 3 bullet killed me with a Vapor.
Knocks it down from mid-range. He's
Well, they're about to try the
endured a
field goal
major
now.
injury. He's had a change of address.
Uh-oh.
Look at Paul George. He is in the prime years of his career.
And there's no doubt about it. This entire offseason, if I were Paul George, I would think about how do I constantly channel my self-assigned
Call another
alter
timeout when he
ego.
goes for the
Playoff
kick.
P needs to step up to the court every single day and bring that energy.
Here's Schroeder with it. 9-point margin. Here comes the screen. Schroeder. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. It's George for 2. Paul George. 4 out of 7.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the
Dude,
shot.
nine
Everything was going according to
interceptions
plan
have
until the
been
end.
in this game between both teams.
That's ridiculous.
To
Look
Irving.
for the win.
They need to. Are they wearing similar jerseys?
Jumper's good.
Nope, one's white and one was
You see, you
black.
can't actually get mesmerized by the ball.
Mhm.
You actually have to focus on
Who
the
won?
dribbler's belly button. I know that
TCU
may
won
sound
10 to
cheesy,
7.
But trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To
Sounds
Schroeder.
like a hell of a game.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Schroeder to Paul George. Paul George with that shot, he's 5 for 8.
One team
And
couldn't,
last year, it seemed like PG
or both
really had
teams
a
couldn't do
difficult
anything
time
on
finding
offense to
that
save their
next-level
life.
elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs
I
to
thought
be
they were
playoff
both
P
offensive
all day,
teams.
every day.
they were.
Oh.
They
Screen
weren't
coming
good
to
up
Rozier.
teams this year either.
Oh.
Irving.
Yeah.
Rozier right
7
to
and
the
5
rim.
and 6
They
and
have set
6.
the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses
both
come out in beast
7 and
mode.
6.
You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up and knock down some threes.
Defense making the ball handler work.
Yeah.
To George.
One quarterback.
Fires the three.
5 for
How's that for a
14.
start?
2
14
interceptions. The other one was 12 for 19. 3 picks.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get my night shot.
How do you say that running back's name for TCU? Siwo Alonilu? What the fuck? Alonilua. That's my best guess. Jesus, their freaking quarterback is Grayson Mulestein. That's some fucked up ass names, man. And their second string running back is Amari Demercado, Cato, some shit. I don't know. That's too many letters. That's crazy. And you got Tay Barber. Some interesting ass name. goddamn dog.
Alright, I'm back.
I just got back too. I had to go cut my hair on, man. But boy,
And I had to bring a dog to my room.
In this first quarter as he
One that
knocks down
growls
the
all the
three.
And
time.
look, I know this requires great conditioning
Yeah,
on the
you keep
defensive
forgetting
part,
to mute
but
your
you have
mic
to
when
start
you leave.
denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away
So
from
when
the basket.
that's the reason, another reason why I need the Blue Yeti, dude. I can easily just press a mute button on it.
You need to like get a sticky note or something and put it
Nothing going here on that drive.
somewhere so you look at it. And you mute your mic.
Add 2 points to the board.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Damn, I was hot.
Here comes the screen.
Yeah.
Paul George fires deep two there. Won't go. First quarter is complete with the Celtics in front.
Me and Hope have made it to
Ed Cohen, Jay
chapter
Williams with
6.
you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Red Dead. Yo, did you see these names in
Paul
that were
George
playing
to
in
Schroeder.
TCU and Cal? But look at TCU's quarterback's name and then look at their running back's name.
Oh, had him going there for a second.
What
And the
about
reward,
him?
he's going to the line.
Yeah, it
Great
looked like
job,
just a
Ed,
bunch
by
of
the
fucking
shooter to
letters
create
mumbled
contact after
together,
the jump. That's how
jumbled
you get to
together.
the free throw line.
Especially the running back.
Off the mark on the first free throw.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure his name is Suo Alani Lua.
I'm pretty sure that's what they announced it as on the TV.
I'm proud of myself for even fucking trying to pronounce that.
About the quarterback.
I'm gonna say Grayson Mulestein.
Mulestein, I don't even know what his name was. He threw 4 interceptions.
Yeah.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
He had a bunch of yards to make up for it though, 27.
He only completed all 7 times to his own players.
George to Schroeder.
And one of them was for 15 yards. Oh yeah.
Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're
Why does
tired.
How many
all-
times did he get
It's one of those type
sacked?
of
He
nights.
had
You
to.
combine that with the
Something
fact that
bad
the
had to
defense is
happen to that
hungry
man.
and
Like
active
he had to be
and
rushed a
contesting
bunch of
everything.
times or
That's why
something.
shots aren't dropping.
And that's
I
going to
don't
be out of
know.
bounds off
But
of
you
George.
see,
Some lineup changes
backup
now for
quarterback
both clubs.
completed 1 pass or 1 attempt for 1 yard.
Yeah. Defensive, 0 sacks, 0 sacks.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Jalen Brown really coming into his own. The third
I
overall
don't know,
a couple of
man.
years ago. His
Something
points
happened.
per game go up drastically. Plus,
I was
he
quarterback,
is one of the few
93
people
yards
in the
and
East that has
71
the
yards.
versatility
1
to
through
guard
3
LeBron
interceptions,
James.
the other one through 2.
Yeah.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I don't
One
know
of them
what
went like
halftime
5 for 20.
evaluation
He
will
had
be
an
worse,
excellent
the
game.
ankles or the bruised ego.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Shot from in close, no good.
Oh, this is the game you're talking about that got canceled.
Looking to make something happen
Boise State and
to Paul
Boston
George.
College.
Yeah, it was raining, thunder, lightning, and it got canceled.
I feel like that would have been a good game too.
Rebound hauled in by the
I just don't
Celtics.
see, like, just give them another week off or something like that, because there's still another
Gets it to go. Could have been more. Lot
2
of
weeks left
contact,
of college
but no
football.
foul.
Why can't
He
they
went down
prepare
5
for one
minutes
more
into
week?
his Celtics career. So how much of an evaluation period should Gordon Hayward get coming off a tough
I like
injury?
they
Well, with a potential franchise
end the
player,
game,
you
were they,
always
or
rather be
did the game
safe
even
than be
start?
sorry. And he needs to pay attention to his body more so than
I
anybody.
don't think it started.
For a player who personally had a dislocation of the ankle, which is a bone bruise, when I was trying to come back and play, that could take a couple of years to heal fully. So Gordon Hayward's ability to make sure that he feels that he trusts his body is the most important thing.
Alex Sabrinas at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 87% from the line. Can't convert the free throw. Yes.
Oh my
and the
God,
foul,
Kyrie
and a
Irving
chance
is
at three
destroying
coming
me
up.
on
People become so fixated on the hands or the
NBA right
arms or
now.
the strength of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kyrie Irving
30
trying
points.
to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet.
Damn.
At the line.
He has 30 points out of their 40. What?
And he better chill. He's gonna end up with 90 points.
Paul George to Westbrook. Drive here, but the shot stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Nerlens Noel pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Ferguson slams it down.
That's a nice
See,
dunk
Ed,
right
that's what
there.
I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving.
Playing off-ball
Probing the
defense on him,
defense.
dude. I'm not
Nothing
playing
going here
defense
on
on
that
him.
drive.
letting CPU do it.
Kyrie Irving
Shit.
lines it up for two.
Still made it over him and a foul.
He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the
Damn.
face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
You're just
Kyrie
getting
Irving
picked.
at the line for a chance at a
Yeah,
three-point
like I said,
play.
I'm not
Shooting
good at basketball games. That's why
66% in
sometimes
this
they're fun
contest.
for me. You know, like when you're not good at games,
Shit,
they're
man.
normally fun.
Yeah. Not really, no.
To Westbrook.
I think the last
Oh, he had
game
him
that
there
I
for a
played
second.
was like March Madness.
He was all over him. Missed the shot.
That last
No free
basketball
throws.
game I played. And I used to play with Duke all the time.
Jeremy Grant
And they were ranked
slots
like
it.
Ed, that's light
fourth,
work for a
I
guy
think,
with
or
his
some shit
ability.
like that.
Ah, the monster stuff.
And
I mean, defense, is it that easy?
all
I
I'd
see some
do is
reaction
I'd pick
after
one
somebody gets
player
an
and
easy
I'd
dunk,
shoot with
some
them
yelling, some kind of emotion.
sometimes.
I need you to
and
get involved back in this ball game.
To
You would
Irving.
get somebody hot and you just keep shooting with them and score like 90
Yeah.
points with them, and then
A
basically.
drive, but he
the next
can't
game.
get
I'd
it
play
to
on the
go.
lowest
It's easy for the offense
difficulty
to get
and
agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only
all
going to
kind of
escalate.
shit.
To George. Oh, had him going there for a second. Paul George.
By yourself, by yourself. Oh, pick up mine, pick up mine, pick up mine.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three
I'm
coming
not
up.
playing ice.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt
Also,
of the
like when you said Duke, you used to play with Duke up in
Trying to
March
cash in
Madness.
on a three-point
Cole's
play
favorite
for his career,
college
82%.
basketball team is Duke.
My last name's Duke, so
Thunder with the
He's a
basketball.
fan of you.
I mean,
George.
yeah, I'll just roll with it.
Finish that. Into the front court, it's Irving. The advantage is 13 points. Cashes in for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Paul George. Lets it fly from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
My ball, my ball.
To Irving. Around the perimeter to Hayward. 4-3. And Gordon Hayward knocks down a wide open look.
You know, I just want to thank the man above for
Down
allowing a guy
51
like
to
Gordon
33
Hayward
right now to the
after that
Celtics.
horrific, awful injury he had an opening night. So good to see my dude back on
And
the floor
boot down.
and doing his thing, finally healthy.
Ferguson. Here's a chance from long range. Buries
I
it
made a
on
three.
the catch and shoot.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
Irving into the front court. The lead is 15. From the painted area, won't go down.
I got ball. I got ball.
George. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession.
Which game
Maybe
do
give a
I
head fake crack
recommend
into the defender,
or
get to the free throw
basketball?
line, see the ball go in the hole.
I think it's all
Mixing
personal
things
preference
up.
on which one you
Hockey line
want.
substitutions.
I think
Both
NBA
teams-
Live is
score on
more. Give me just a second. The score is
Gordon Hayward at
I'm
the
just saying
line
that
for
a
a chance
replay.
at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so
54
far.
to 36.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half
Damn,
continues.
you are getting shit on.
Thunder
But-
with the basketball.
But I think if you choose for like a more simulation style, I would go with 2K.
George, deep
And if you
left
want to
corner
play
to
arcade
Adams.
modes, like more arcade game, I go with NBA Live. And then
Baseline
also
drive.
NBA Live is more
Whoa, what a
cheaper.
finish.
Like if you buy it off the store,
There
like
you
right
go.
now
I
on
like seeing
Xbox,
scoring coming from
it's only
unlikely
$10
sources.
for a few more days. So,
Hayward.
and NBA 2K on the Xbox store is $30. So I just decided to buy NBA Live because I don't play basketball much, too much.
Aaron Baines
And it was only
powers
$10,
through.
so
That has to feel deflating for the
if
other
you're gonna
side.
play a lot of it, I
Really
probably
came
would get
out and made a
2K
statement
for
so
the
far in this first half.
my league
Another powerful
because it's
dunk,
more in
but
depth
another
than it is
easy
on
dunk.
live.
When are we gonna see some defense?
Here's Irving.
And also, like if you like realistic
His
more,
guys hold a commanding lead. To Paul George. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Paul George. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Shots up, shots up.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
mute the mic.
Did you see the way that
All right,
dribble
I'm
freed
down
him up?
58
It
to
created
38
so
now
much
in time.
space. I did, but the defender didn't.
I'd probably quit.
You quit. I go down 30, I'll send the rest of the game and play another one.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks down the three-pointer.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, "Are you sure you want to give me the ball here?"
Shot from the lane won't go.
You never know, I might make the comeback.
Knocked loose.
Mine, they
Celtics come
stole
away
it.
with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Jesus, dude.
From long range. Had made his first couple.
How
but he
come
misses there.
every game I get
Brown the front
into that's
court.
like a good
His guys
respawn
holding the big lead.
game, like game type and
Jalen
game
Brown
mode, I
above
get
the rim.
spawn trapped
Look, you
because
can't
my
be
team
caught
literally
flat-footed on
fucking
defense. You need to be
buns.
on the balls of your feet, especially
I had
in
no idea,
transition.
man.
You have to jab at that
So
guy with the
apparently
ball.
Cole
Head
is
jab.
just an
Make him think that
all-around
maybe
like
you will
Duke
take him.
fan.
Maybe you'll
He
fan
says
out
he
to a
watched the
defender on
football
the
team
perimeter. But
and
still, keep him
baseball
guessing.
team
But when
and
you don't do
basketball.
that, that's easy money.
Hayward to Irving. For three. Drains it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Oklahoma City's got it.
My ball. Hey, double screen.
To Adams. Steven Adams with the slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Irving. Can't get to the end of putback slam.
And that's
What?
I love players like this. We don't need to draw any plays for you to go out and get
Did
yours.
this game,
The
bro.
Thunder will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
I guess I'm just gonna only play S&D. Like, that way, if my teammates suck, I can't.
Can't really say too much.
I can't get spawn trapped.
Sure.
And just die over and over and over, getting shot in the fucking by 17 people.
I like the thinking.
Oh my god.
New blood
Alright, Cole,
coming in
I'll see you
from
later,
both
man.
sides. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His guys down big. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Schroeder. Fires the three. Rebound Horford. Kyrie with the rock.
Are you serious?
Drives, but a shot won't go down. Here's Schroeder with it. Down a bundle. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Dennis Schroeder at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. And he makes them both. Hayward to Horford. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star player.
The dog just ran past the fucking teammate and got me. I was like 100 off a fucking helicopter. After we done got a spawn trap for half the fucking game, I finally get some fucking kills going, and then the goddamn dog kills me, dude.
Such a great feel for the game.
And finishes strong.
Oh, there ain't nothing like Call of Duty that gets the blood pressure raised up, huh?
Celtics have it. Irving.
If you had to predict what you think your blood pressure raises when you play Call of Duty, what would you think it goes to?
Won't go.
Mike muted?
Um,
No, it's not.
Horford
probably like
goes to the left side.
250 over
Horford.
160.
Schroeder with
You
the
think you'd be on
basketball.
blood pressure
His
medicine
guys
if
can
the
hold for
doctor
final shot.
checked it right after a Call of Duty game?
Probably.
A very one-sided first half.
Alright,
of
so at
basketball
halftime I'm
as
down
we are at
47 to
halftime. Let's get you
67.
Orlando, where we say hello
You think
to
I should
Jalen
send the rest of it or
EA
play it out?
Sports halftime report. Jalen.
I'd probably send it, dude.
Alright, I'm gonna sim it.
And with that,
Because it
I'm
is
sending it back
82
to
games that I have to go through,
bring you
open
the
a franchise.
Yeah, ain't no point in you continuously getting your ass whooped neither.
True.
Dude. This kid's getting on my motherfucking nerves. Please get him off B, dude. What is that? Homie just went invisible. What the fuck is that?
Alright, so we lost that one 112 to 102.
On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Damn, your team actually came back, huh?
They play better without me.
Damn, I bet that hurts your feelings a little bit, don't
No, it just means that I suck.
it? I mean, you said it, I didn't.
I said it before I even started playing this game, I suck at it. You know how it is.
Yeah, I feel you.
Makes it good for a good YouTube series, I think. To stream it, get better at it. Not really get better, but just play it and hope to get better at it. Alright.
Play it and see what happens.
Hey, at least I got 2 wins though. Phoenix Suns don't even have a win, they're 0-5. And I'm gonna sim this game since they suck. Bro, we lost that game. We lost 123.
What, dude?
We lost to the Phoenix Suns, who are at 0-5.
That's gotta hurt, bro.
Yeah, you know, I can't help it, dude. I simmed the game. I didn't play it. You know, it'd hurt if I played and I got my ass kicked, you know?
Oh, dude. There, take some ammo, fuck nugget.
Alright, so the next game I'm gonna play is gonna be the Wizards, which is in 2 games. I already played against Clippers once. I'm gonna send this one. Watch we lose this one too. Hey, we won that one. 130 to 95, and we lost to the Suns 123 to 114. Charlotte Hornet, I'm not gonna play against those. I at least want to play against every team one time when I play. And maybe like the good teams, a few times like the Warriors, I'll play them again, stuff like that.
Okay.
Because like when you play football games, like you only have like, NC you only have like 11 games, 12 games in a year. Sometimes 14 depending on how good of a season you have. And in Madden or something like that, you play 16 games.
17. Defending.
Yeah.
Could have 19, 20.
So the Wizards, they're 3-4. How good is their team? Hey man, we're both teams 3-4. They actually have a
I'm
decent
getting out
team.
of this lobby, dude.
They have Dwight Howard, who apparently likes it in the butt.
Oh.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Unfortunate
He's
for
the
that
guy.
young man.
He was the guy that apparently before he was out with an tailbone injury, and like a year later, it comes out that he was liking being on the bottom, you know.
Yeah, that wasn't no injury. He took too many, huh?
It was too big.
Oh God, we can stop anytime you want. He didn't stop quick enough though. Oh my God. Woo.
It is NBA action.
He was like,
on
"Stop it!
EA
I got a
Sports.
basketball game
I'm Ed
tomorrow,
Cohen.
man."
Great to be joined by Jay
Oh no,
Williams.
you
Should
don't
be a
call me
terrific
daddy.
game here
Oh my
tonight.
God.
Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards.
The best part is
getting
he's
set
like a
to match up
6'10"
with the
dude too.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Damn, son. That's a big motherfucker to be taking it.
I can actually see how big he truly is for you. Let's see.
I don't want to see how big he is.
We're not going there. I'll see how big the dude is. I know it. Actually, I don't even know if I can. You know, like what positions people play, right? In basketball.
I can't, bro.
What?
We done fucked up having this conversation.
Bro, we already had a conversation about
The
putting,
Oklahoma City Thunder
you
control
know,
the
in
top.
a blender.
And his foot was on the line.
Yeah,
It's going the other
we
way.
did. Indeed, we did.
George. Nothing going here on that drive. Dwight Howard with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Porter guarded by Russell Westbrook.
Here we go.
Almost unlucky bounce.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Wall.
What?
Patterson. Here comes the screen. Wall to Beal. Shot clock coming down to 4.
Yeah, you want to know how his secret got out to the world?
Man, you make
What?
Apparently, he was getting made fun of by the team. That's kind of funny, ain't it?
out there. I see you with the footwork.
That's wrong, man.
Russ at the controls.
And then the dude sat there and said that Dwight Howard wouldn't back him up.
Surveys the floor.
Jesus.
Curling inside. Short jumper won't go down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Westbrook into the front court. Down 3. Paul George.
This dude's
missed
just better
his
than me,
first.
dude.
That one goes. We've seen Paul George's game evolve.
Isn't
in
that
recent
everybody?
years. Mixed results, Jay.
Yeah,
How does he
kinda.
get back to being that elite
Anybody in a
two-way
pose
guy?
better
I
than
think
you
he
because
needs to find a way to be aggressive.
all they
Let
do
me
is just,
bring you in and
you know,
tell you
sit
what
in the
he
back
dealt
of the
with this
spawn,
past year.
LMG
When you're a
throne, and they're
guy
just like,
who's
oh,
used
let
to
me
having
L
the
trigger
ball in
this
your
right
hands,
here.
you
I
can
know
make
this
more
bitch is gonna
mistakes
come
because you
back
have
here
more
because he's gonna try to
possessions.
kill
Then all
me.
of a sudden, when you play with a ball-dominant guard like Russell Westbrook, you don't have the ball as much, which means you try to make more out of less opportunity that you
And you
have.
pre-fire that
force
spot,
the
he kills
action
you, and then
way
he's
more.
like, okay, he
Look for
knows where I'm
Paul
at. Let
George
me
to
move
be
a little
way
bit
more
more to the
assertive
left
in
so
this
he don't
game and
pre-fire it.
find his rhythm by having the ball in his hands.
And the next thing you know, all I hear is up in the party, Dirty, move to the fucking left.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Washington basketball.
Me and you.
Wall to Beal. Trying to cash in. Bradley Beal. 2 of 4 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
Westbrook across the timeline. They're down 3.
Hey, screen.
To Adams. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Steven Adams trying to cash in on the 3-point play. 56% for his career. Whoops, that won't go. Into the front court, it's Wall.
Hey, I got a serious question. When the new game systems come out, we sticking with Xbox or we going with PlayStation?
I have no idea. What do you think?
Wall goes to the left side.
I don't know, man. I mean, the noobs play on PlayStation.
True, but well, Xbox go cheaper and people buy Xbox
There
more.
wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Paul George, 3 for 4.
Oh my God, Christmas noobs.
Last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that.
There's 4 people in this lobby under level 22.
No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day.
They're all
every
gonna be
day.
on my team. I
Deep
already know
right
it.
corner. Wall to Beal. Driving right to the basket. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
There's
Trust
something
me,
that's
you want
kind
to
of
avoid early foul trouble.
gets you
Take
thinking
that
a
one
little
as
bit,
warning.
like which system should we
Bradley
play
Beal
on?
At the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. And hits the first free throw.
Oh shit, I need to go to bed. It's fucking midnight.
You got work tomorrow?
It's Russ at the controls.
Yeah.
Dang, I don't want to stay up and for a little bit longer finish this game, but it's all good if you can't.
I'm gonna finish this game, man. I gotta work the rest of the week, and then I'm off Monday and Tuesday. And I should finish.
Wall. Off the iron. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Red Dead Redemption
Westbrook into the front
with
court.
Hope Sunday. We're dedicating that day to.
Nothing going here on that drive. Russell Westbrook up against John Wall. To Adams. Steven Adams with the slam. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
To Wall. Good. Off a spin.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong.
Seriously, man. I'm gonna fucking live you with a bunch of quick scope.
Oklahoma City ball.
Whoa!
George up against Porter. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Markieff Morris, guarded by Russell Westbrook. Patrick Patterson, snatching it out of the air. Second block in this quarter. Beal. That's out of bounds. Wall the last to touch. Westbrook with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
Green, get over.
Goes to the right side. Dwight Howard swats it. That's his 3rd block this evening. Wall into the front court. Up by 3. Shot from the lane won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Westbrook to the basket, but his shot won't fall. Steven Adams rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot there for Westbrook. He always thinks it has a chance. Wall. To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Hey, left.
Westbrook. Down low Adams. Dwight Howard sends
Yeah,
it away.
can get
Fourth
a
this
basket
contest.
now.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Porter. Tough matchup against George. To Howard. And it's grabbed by Westbrook.
I got him. Yo, come here, set the screen.
To George.
Hey, shot up.
Paul George. 4 out of 7.
Good shot, boy.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Right there.
Here comes the screen. Wall to Howard. Nice pass to set things up.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
To Westbrook. Dwight Howard able to recover with the block. Oh, 5 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. That pass stolen by the Wizards. And this will get out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. New blood coming in for both sides.
For the Oklahoma City Thunder, number 17, Dennis Schroeder.
To Schroeder.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
Basket good at the rim.
When I think about the biggest international
Quick
names in the
scoping.
game today, Dennis Schroeder's name probably isn't the first that comes to mind. But did you know that he's one of only 3 players to ever play in the league from Germany? Detlef Schrempf, Dirk Nowitzki, and Dennis Schroeder. He is a blur with the basketball, and he will be the first
God,
or
dude.
second option offensively down the court each and every possession.
And look out. Big finish.
How
out.
come when like level
They have
3s
set
run
the
into
tone
me,
in
they
this
turn
one.
into
I love
fucking
when I
scump
see
and don't miss a
offenses
bullet?
come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the
Like they
floor
can
will
literally
open up
be
and
hit
knock
fire
down some
and
threes.
just not miss anything.
Against Porter. He was hacked. They let it go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Right now, down 7. To Adams. And he's going to the line to shoot.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
Steven Adams. Couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. Oops. He missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
I don't even know if I'll be able to finish
Wizards
this
with the
basketball game,
basketball.
dude.
Wall.
I think I sleep. I need to start getting on a little bit earlier.
Swings it.
Just the fact that
The drive right to the
when
basket.
my brother's over there in fucking Oregon and we have to go take care of his dog, 'cause we go about 7, 8 o'clock, right?
Short jumper won't
Yeah.
fall.
I don't want to start
Mrs.
stream up and then
Don't
have
put your head
to
down. Let
leave
that
middle of the
motivate
stream,
you
go
in the
over there and
defensive
tend
end.
to 'em.
Use it for something positive.
To Adams. From the painted area, won't go down.
I got ball, I got ball.
And then the day is like a fucking wild goose chase because
Schroeder with the
I
board.
get to my brother's house, right?
To Paul George.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait till you hear this. Get to
Schroeder.
our brother's house, and he
To
his
the rim.
key
Lays it up and in.
wasn't on
Did you see
the
that? Eyes to the
keychain,
rim, and
right?
The rest was all net.
Yeah.
So
Wizards have it.
my mom's like, "What happened to it?" Blah blah blah. We spent 15 minutes trying to
Ball
figure out
picked up by
where,
Schroeder.
what happened to the key, because like I didn't go yesterday. She went with my sister
A
to
drive
go
to the basket,
there when
but
she
it
came to
somehow
visit for a
stays
second,
out.
see the new
Schroeder with the
place and stuff.
basketball. Trailing by 4. Strong finish for Paul George.
Yeah.
So I didn't go, so I was like,
for this guy.
He's
I don't
been
know
on
where
fire
this is.
first quarter. That's the way you take it
I don't know where
right
the
to
key
your
is.
opponent.
And
You
then
attack right out of the gate.
we spent about 30 minutes trying to figure out what happened, where is it at. My mom goes retrace her
comes the
steps
screen.
when she came out of the house after she fed the dogs and stuff and tended to them.
Green picked up by
And
Adams.
we go to Kmart because they stopped by there, and she went to go look in there, see if it was, she dropped it there in the driveway if anybody turned it in.
George.
And then after
matched
that,
up with Trevor Ariza.
I get up into the car. We're heading to Walmart. She calls my sister,
And
see if she
stuffs
left it
home.
in her
Used
Jeep.
to hear all these coaches
Or
talk
if
about,
it
"We
fell
need
off
players
in
to
the
run
Jeep.
the floor." No, I don't need
And I
you to
pick
run
up the
floor.
key, and
I
I'm
need
like,
you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different
got the wrong
things.
keys.
When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Oh, they call goaltending. Count it.
like these aren't the right ones, and
Time
she's
for
just
some
sitting there
new
like,
personnel into the game.
oh my god, I bet you I know exactly where they're at. They're gonna be on top of the thing where all the keys are, and I'm just like, you think? So we spent about 2 hours tending the dogs, trying to figure out where keys are. Went to Walmart, did this.
Probing the defense. Runner here won't go down. This for the tie. Final shot of the period, almost. It would have counted, but no good. Time's run out here in the first quarter.
I've been mad as hell.
I was mad.
1 quarter in the books. This has the potential.
I'm gonna send a little bit of this game. I'm gonna send to the 4th quarter at least. Hopefully I'm not losing big. If I'm losing big by that, I won't play it. I'm ahead next quarter. Down 43 to 50. Go next quarter. We're down 77 to 62 in the 4th quarter. Should I play it out or sim it?
72 to what?
It's 77 to 62.
Dude, send that shit. You probably ain't coming back from a 15-point deficit. Just because you're not used to the game, you know what I mean?
I feel you. Which I'm glad I'm not used to, but it was a close game when I was playing, but I never know what would have happened if I would have continued to play because I'm getting sleepy.
Oh, yeah.
See the final minutes of the game. Oh my god. I sent to the final minutes. We're down 104 to 80. Sheesh.
The Wizards got the win with a comfortable scoring
Hey, dude, I
margin.
didn't grab a thumbnail.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Kevin Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
I'm finna smoke a cigarette and then go to bed.
Alright, alright. So I just, Did I even win a game? I don't think I did. I think I won one when I straight simmed it. Actually, I think I won two, did I? No, I won two yesterday. Oh, I can't remember. All I know is I lost to 1-7 Phoenix Suns when I simmed. So I lost to the Charlotte Hornets. I lost to the Washington Wizards. Oh yeah, I did win a game. I won against the Kings. I played that one. I won 84-76. I'm proud I won a game. I won 2 games when I played. And then I lost to the Celtics. Lost to the Suns. Simmed the Suns. Simmed the Clippers, and I won that one. I don't know how the fuck. I win 130-95, or the team wins 130-95, and then lose to the Suns 114-123. My next game will be against the New Orleans Pelicans, and then I'll sim the Cavaliers, and then I'll play against Houston. Since, like, I normally play against all the good teams. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the stream today. This is pretty much how the series of this is gonna go. We're gonna sim a few games here and there, and then play like 2 games, or maybe 1 or 2, and then, like, depending on how the game's going, like, if I'm blowing them out, we'll sim a little bit. If it's a close game throughout the whole game, then I'll play it out, and stuff like that. But hope you guys enjoy the stream. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for some more of the NBA Live Oklahoma City Thunder franchise. And until next time, guys, I will see y'all later. Peace out.